everyone, nice to see you again. It's Tina here. Hi everyone, I'm Austin, and welcome to our live show today. And as we see, we're in the workshop right now. Today, we're going to show you around about the climbing stones workshop. And before that, we want to make a simple introduction about our company. Our company name is Promising Hoarding Material Limited, and we call it PFM. And since 2008, we have specialized in the stone material and custom-made building materials, and we cooperate with so many famous architecture and constructors from all over the world, and we took part in over 16 projects in all the world. So remember, we're not only for the building material or stone, we are doing more. So now today, we are in the workshop right now. We want to show you around how is the production, how is the detail for the climbing stone. And it's a very stone, luxury stone. Yes, as you will see, it's very beautiful and it's decorated house absolutely very well. It's still a bit high, so you can go on. So now, let's start our topic. Now our topic in the workshop, we are going to show you around the wheel situation for the workshop. How is the production, how is the packing, and how is the situation for the small details. Let's talk about this is the packing after finish. As we see, this one is already finished, and we're using the plywood to pack it. Everyone will worry about the packing because the transportation is long, so people will worry about the packing if they receive the goods, package or damage. So you can see the package is very safe. And we can let the camera closer to see. As now, actually inside is only about 3 pieces left, but we use a very thick box, and we can see here it's near to 17 centimeter finish. Because in this launch, they can stand up and very strongly during the shipment. So you don't need to worry about the packing. It's very safe for the shipping, safe for the transportation. And inside the packing, it's small. Longevity, long fortune, and young. And you will see this is the strong action. You can see this is finished project. And it's actually there are two types for the technique. First one is the luminate. You will see luminate with glass or with granite. You make it glass. You help to make a package, a standard package. And second type is the full body. Full body. Yes, it means 20 millimeter of edges. But the package is this. And what is the differences between two options? One is this one. It's a usually common way because in this one, you with the laminate, the graphics behind, you can have reduced the cost. And for the solid is sometimes for worry about the tabletop or something you want to make it more strong. So this is a different option. This is also strong enough for the wall, for the boarding. It just depends on the cost or some special demand. Okay, let's go to the boarding second. You can see the color. Color here is some light color, some is deep color. Each color is different, but they are good colors. Tina, I think we should speak loudly because the workshop is very loudly. No, I will try my best to speak loud. How about we try this way? Yeah. And you see this place, this slide is filled with some snow crystals. is natural, and you see the color here. The color here is dark blue, and this is maybe like the sky blue. It's worry. Open your eyes when you see it on your house. I think it's helpful, it's useful for your eyes to open your eyes to relax. Yeah.
Maybe we see in the workshop it's very normal, but if you install it on your house, your village, or some public area, and with the shining behind, it will look totally different texture. Maybe we can show about the light how it look like. Oh, it's not very well. A little bit. We can just to use this one to try to show everyone how does it look like after the light behind. And here we see in the workshop it's just very normal, and here I have a light behind.
And this is full body, 20 millimeters of the full agate.
Can we see the lighting is behind because the phone lighting is not strong enough? So this is why the special thing for the agate, just like when you turn off the light, it's just like normal. No, when you turn on the light, it's totally different.
So also you can see the slice, the shape of the slice is not normal. It's abnormal. This is big size, and in this slice is small size. So if you
Sorry, just like what about use this microphone?
Okay. So let's keep going. This slice is large size, and this size is small size, and you choose and select according to your favorite. We can change any. Okay. And this is glass laminated with the agate to make a better backlit.
another one is plaza. And number three running usually for something. We don't need to make it transparent. And actually they have a number four way to illuminate honeycomb. So we can see they have a four options for the finish. It depends on what specification you want to do.
Yeah.
I want something strong, but you want to choose about illuminate for glasses.
Yeah.
If you want something I want it very strong but no need to transparent, choose the illuminate option.
Granite. Yeah.
The situation depends on your special demand. So after you can follow us to send a message what is the detail you're looking for.
Yeah.
And we get back the right
Yeah. Totally.
suitable option for you.
Yeah. Okay, let's come to the amethyst.
Oh,
Một cân xịn vậy.
So you choose the amethyst to cover the edge, so you won't see the glass. You can see this. You won't see any glass or any laminated aluminum.
no, I think we usually say it's only used in bathroom. No, it can use anywhere in the house.
Yeah.
After the clothing, store, housing part.
Yeah, you see this is large size, large tabletop.
And another price is vary from about $300 to $500, depending on the material, on what is the size, and what is some detail you can do. It's not a fixable price. The negotiation price depends on the demand.
Also, you can
You can send a
Yeah. And about the back, you will see we don't choose the glass because if for the tabletop we don't want to make a backlit, so we choose the aluminum for the total to hold the heaviest weight. So aluminum is a good choice, laminated with the amethyst or with any other stones.
Okay, here we can see some another material. As we
Yeah.
can see here, it's
This
a
is green agate.
and actually here has some, for example, finish is found the tabletop.
Yeah.
Like a very small size,
Three.
like this one is found 7
Mhm.
centimeters. You mean?
Yeah. Also maybe we can take closer of the edge. Yeah. To see the edge, you will see the edge is different before. So we can cut we accept customize according to your size or your design.
We can add the camera. We can add the camera closer to see this tabletop on the phone. Actually, this one is gray agate. But we can why some people will ask why it's gray agate. Still have some white area and gray area because it's natural thing. Even you buy it from the royal material, they also have some color different. Like some snip you cut is gray color, and some area you cut is a white color. This one is using the natural, but if you say you have a demand, say I want all in this one, it is available. You just need to picking the material. Like for example, if you have 10 pieces, you need to pick about 10 pieces from 20 pieces.
Here comes the white crystal. You will see the crystal is white. It looks very pure, elegant, and beautiful. This is white crystal. Yeah, and the crystal most used for the for background wall or some tabletop. Yeah, and also it can be laminated with the glass. Yeah, so we can take a close look of the on the surface. And you know the white crystal is hard work because the white crystal is easy to get the dust when gluing. So we need to make sure make sure the dust out of the glue and make sure we need to do a lot of work for the when produce it. So
White crystal. This one name is white crystal. It's natural crystal, and we see the crystal actually have purple, pink, and white color, and even gray color. So this one we see is white color crystal. It's used for wherever the folding or countertop. It can be used for make it a different way in your house.
and and this white crystal is expensive than the agate because the white color is easy to get the dust. So we need to make sure to avoid the dust during the producing. So it's a hard work for us.
Actually, we use actually use different pieces. The natural white picture and staying together. In the next live show, we will show you how is the material look and how to make them together to finish this one. And the coming, we can also see about some finish about the cotton top. Okay. Very good. Okay. We can see about here have a blue jasper in here. And actually, the blue color marble, whatever the dreamstone, is most expensive thing in the world because it's very weird. They only happen in the Brazil mountain. We can closer to see the pool.
Okay, we can see the backlit. So backlit. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, let's come to next. Is the also white crystal. This white crystal is more pure, more white than the first one. Why? Because we select more pure and select better slice for the whole pattern. So if you need more pure or you won't see to some yellow veins on it, we'll select. And you will see the thickness. And you will see the front and back are both crystal, and on the middle is the glass. So you won't see the glass both in front or back. You will see both of them are white crystal, and the glass only to hold the heavy weight. And you will see the thickness is 20 millimeter. It is full body. This is purple color. This is amethyst. Okay.
And we see someone to write about how to instep and is it available for the cotton chart. And here we show you a real sample is finished. It's the cotton chalk for the table thickness and it's available for the teaching cotton chalk. And maybe here I hide it. You just imagine this is the normal for the cotton chalk table, for the table chalk, for the tire, for the folding. It's usually and it can be in step as the normal way we are using for the porcelain for the table something like here we see its material is the pink crystal and here you see we polish the edge it's not hurt and the back as we say before here have a illuminate behind but this one is the back side you cannot see but the only thing you see is in the front. You have a basement, table basement, and you put this one. We can have the camera faster to see this one we're talking about. The artery is a big size. Here is near about 3 meters long and 3 meter by 1.4 meters. So you just imagine putting this table on a basement and become a tabletop for people to having dinner or having the supper on it. And here we see some different material. This one actually is a cotton top as well. Actually the empty is empty, just like here actually have about five sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to make about a thing like this one. And here we see, as we say before, this is laminate with illuminate. This one actually is a blue jasper and with the illuminate behind. And we see this one is very small finish because this one you need to fix in the wall. So the client demand, I want a lightweight. So this is how we illuminate, but a very small finish. This one is near about 20 kilograms for 1 square meter.
Okay, here is a tabletop, and this is its natural color. This gray color and some white color is natural color to make a tabletop round shape. Also, we can make special shape, octagon or square shape. And here more finished product. You will see, and most of them are illuminated with the glass. You will see from the back it's very transparent. Yeah, this is back and this is front. See from the back it's very transparent. And here are some artwork made by semi-precious dough, such as this pink crystal. We can use it as a coaster or some plate top. And this is the thicker than the first one. You see the golden, use the golden or some silver for the edge to make it more luxury or more elegant. Okay. And we also have other colors, you will see. And the surface is polished. It's very lighting. You will see the shape is natural. Okay, after seeing our product, do you know how to make them? Do you know where are they from a raw material block? So we can see our workshop in next place. So follow me. And because it's a work day here, and so it will be a noisy, so it's natural and it's unavoided.
As many clients to come to visit our our showroom or we send in a picture, it's just a picture or video for you showing around how it does it look, how it does look. But I want more detail because some clients they were more very curious, it's very interesting how to make it. So this is what the means for the live show. We want to show everyone the real situation for the workshop and how it look and how it produced. Like here, for example, here we this one actually is the slab we see for the white crystal, and we have some people who are curious is now what is the doing now? It's just like we see it there. Have a packet. Here is the material. When we got the material, actually it's a small rock, small rock. Then we cut it to this one, cut this one to about 20 millimeter finish, and it will become like this way. We cut the small rock into this 20 millimeter finished pieces. But we also see some area, can we see here, about some yellow spot. This stuff is natural. But we know when you fix them together, it's not good looking. So we need to now is picking. Picking some yellow spot off, remove it to make it more clean. So then is how we get those. It's more pure because our water have removed the yellow spot. So here you see here it's more clean. So now the next we put each pieces together and with the receipt group and polish and some other production. That is how what we get in the previous video about a white crystal slab. Then we use the white crystal slab to make into the counter top or table or some coffee table.
Yeah.
That is how the natural stuff become the real stuff we are using.
Uh, so we can see here is the raw material we just talked about. You will see there is with some yellow way on it, but it's natural. We need to cut or remove out to get a pure white crystal.
So here we let the camera to look around, to look about 就转一圈。 We let the camera to look around because here we want to show actually is the stone of the roof wall material. And here we near about have about near to 15 kinds material. And here we're going to see in the camera is actually it's about the pink crystal raw material as the is same as the white crystal. We can see actually it's, they have some natural the dusting, and we need to remove the dusting and make a beautiful stuff.
And you know the white color, the pink color is most of girls and ladies like the pink color because it can bring their fortune, love, and happiness. And uh, the pink crystal most used for the bedroom wall or your sink or your some furniture. Because you can imagine your there's a pink crystal wall in your bedroom, and you can feel, you can imagine, and it will bring the happiness and love for you every day. Yeah. And this one is more pure. Oh, it's shining here. You will see it's from the sun, under the sun.
It's they might say some why it's transferred because now can we see it? The under the sun it even has some little bit transparent. Ah, okay.
Okay, so we can move to for the production. Oh, I want to show a VIP room. It's about the Maracay.
Yes, Maracay is one of the most expensive stones.
Yeah,
No,
luxury
dreamstone in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah,
And we
and it's rare in the market, so we can let you show around our VIP room. You see, this is the small slices here.
And why we always say it's very small pieces because the Malacca stone, when we find the Malacca stone, it always very small, like around.
Different shape.
Even we cut it, it just we can cut a little small pieces.
Yeah. Right. And this is the matte finishing. You will see the effect after polishing. It looks very beautiful.
And this one actually is a 5mm finish. It's money cut wool material that we put it together, and after polish, it will be Monica stone will become a very have a curious and how to say very charming
Yeah.
stones.
Culture stone. And here's a raw material. You will see. This is recut. This is recut from the raw material. It's different shape, and you see different holes on it. So when it's hard to cut a pure entire slice. This stone is very expensive and luxury. So that's why we put here, not under the sun. So okay, so we can move to next is to see how to make a big slab, right?
Later we are coming to show you about how to cut the wool material because now we see it's already cut, and now we're going to see what is the rock. We found it on the courage. So we have changed another room. Please hold on, we are trying the machine. And now we're seeing it. 等一下，停在这里说吧。Because it's very noisy inside, so before we get into the workshop, I want to speak it now. Because when we got the dreamstone, it actually is not finished one pieces. We find it like this one. It is like a rock, a small rock. Then we use the machine, the cutting machine, to cut it into the slab or pieces. So now we go into it and have a quick through because it's very noisy. You might cannot hear what I'm saying inside.
And this is the raw material. It might be here. Because the German stove is very hot in sun, so we need to put some oil to cut. So this is after the first slice. First cutting, you see some oil on it because we need to put the oil when cutting because the stove is very strong. Okay.
And actually it works. Actually it's more, it's absolutely and it's sound. It's very strong.
And exterior, we see about some white and pink crystal material. And now we're going to see more about the agate material. The agate slab, the agate pieces. Now actually see all its material.
Rock.
Like here is the malachite.
That's the reaction room. Showed it nice.
So we see actually where you get the malachite in the natural, this just a small rock. You can get it, and you just cut into small pieces. This is how small pieces you get and put them all together. So this is how the way we connecting the pressure thing from all over the world and put into the wheel stop.
This is the amethyst. Yeah, because the dust on it. It's the amethyst. Different shades.
and finished. Nearly 22 millimeters because we need to cut, we need to do the polish.
So after polishing, the thickness will be 20 millimeter. And this is the blue agate. This is more clear. Yeah.
Like this one is actually the about 20 finish for the blue jasper. Like also this is the about as the true finish option. As we say before, if you have your demand, you say I wanna be a solar finish. So that is we choose the material here to pick up the material here and make it to the slabs. And we also see have about the tiger eyes of some about wood frost material in here. So this is the actually the stone for the material. And here we also can see about some the agate pieces. This one is about the 5 millimeter finish. We can compare as the previous one. Like here, we see the differences. This one is 5 millimeter, and here this one next to it is 20 millimeter. If you say I like agate, but my price is limited, so we can choose about this one 5 millimeter and with laminate with glasses behind. So the price is more cheaper, but it still can get the same looking. Okay. Uh, Now we are going to walk through the packing area. So now here our worker is about to making the polywood packing. And now we're going through today to the workshop to see how to produce, how to embassy the agate together and polish. And before we have already know what is the raw material, how is the cutting into the pieces. And now we're going to see some workshop and how to embassy the pieces together with the within group. And now we see here is already have a green agate here, and some people we might curious why they have some golden here, because we actually they put some golden into the gap to make it more shining. As we know here, and some is the real gold.
You will see the thickness here is 5 millimeter, and this place on the surface we use the glue. Once the glue clean, then we'll polish it. And if you don't like the golden, we can use the silver. Both silver and golden will look good. Okay, so finally, let's see how to make a big slab. Yeah, it really comes to our workshop now.
Yes, as before, we see the raw material and how to cut into the pieces, and even we see the already finished slab. And now we're coming to see how to make the material into the wheel slab.
And I remember we show you we show you before, you will see there's some yellow vein on the surface and we need to cut or remove it. Then it will becomes a pure white crystal surface. Yeah. And this is after cutting out the dust and the defect.
Now as we see here, have the material right, material here, and we put the material to embassy and workshop table. Actually, this is white cup, white crystal on packing. And what they're doing now, actually, they have when you put the crystal, each piece connecting together, there might be some hole. And here some hole, we're putting some glue. Or even we make the white crystal into the powder that mix with glue and fix into the gaps. And now we are cleaning. You can get to see here. We're cleaning the glue out. And all we see when you're touching it, you cannot see it. You cannot touch any gap. It's very smoothly. So we all see here, see the whole slab, it will become one piece only. Now the doing is remove the goulding on the white crystal. And we also can see here what Tina can get us. We here have some very beautiful. Wait hold on a second. We are trying to the machine testing.
And you will see this is a table for a table. And if you don't want a stainless or copper for a table, agate is a good choice for a table. And the thickness you will see, the thickness, and with glass.
I think you see. But actually here we use about three kind of different material and
This is the dark red and some light green, blue and white and amethyst for a table. And if you want more colors, we can do.
please hold on a second, we are testing the machine.
Yeah, it seems something wrong with our machine. So, okay. Okay, we can move on to this. This is our sample, small size sample. If you want, yeah. This is provided freely. We can send to you, both laminated or full body. We can send to you to test the quality at first. This is our sample.
Uh, when you say I want a sample, this is how we send to you. So you can check the material, the quality for the agate, for the graphics, it's very strong. And some about also is about the crystal sample. You can follow us and send a message to ask for the sample. The sample is for free, and also you can get a sample to check the quality and the color.
And here is the production of the tabletop. Yeah, we talk about is a gray and white agate for the tabletop. And you will see this is the glass and this is agate. And when putting this tabletop with your furniture, this glass is invisible. You won't see it. And here are some more tabletops. Okay, let's come to the next. What they are doing is for the tabletop we talk about. You will see not this is not polishing, and it's glue on it. You will feel some glue on it, and you will see there are some small pieces of the egg to cover the slice, to cover the gap.
And now we see our two lady worker. There is actually they are checking the preparation. Because after about before the punish, before the punish, they will use the gluing to checking is there any small, a very tiny hole there, and try to put the glue inside the tiny hole to make sure all is alright. Now it's doing the preparing checking.
Wow, you will see a pure white crystal here. From the surface, you will see the red color from the white crystal. Yeah, you will see this is the that red color. So it means this is very transparent. Yeah, and it looks very pure. It can be a tabletop, countertop, or for your wall, background wall. It's very pure and it can highlight your house. And let's take a close look. You won't see any dots on it. You won't see any dots on it because our workers are meticulous for the production. They're not around for the dust or some any defects on it.
One thing is even you cannot. And now we all can see it's not even the glass is very flexible. It even become a one pieces. And when you touch it, it's very smoothly. You even cannot feel anything. And now we're going to about the polish. Because when we finish, our lady worker to finish about the MSC, grooving and prepare. As we see, it's during the MSC, grooving and prepare checking. And next, we're going to see the polish. Because when you polish the whatever stones, whatever marble, granite, or greenstone, you need to be polished and it will look very shiny. So next we're coming down see the polish production, polish step. And here we use the machine to polish. So using the machine to polish is very shiny and energy. And here is a blue stone. Blue stone. And now the two blue stones. For one step is very expensive. And to fix try a best to find a solution to use the small slice to make a best to make a big slab to cut the pot. And this is the small slice, small node to cover the slice, cover the gap. And this plate is after gluing. And we see now this one actually is circle, a circle shape. And there we see there has another shape. Some we might ask, is the shape is fixable? Is I only can do the rectangle? Actually, the shape is available to customize. You just need to tell what is the size and what is the shape you want. We can customize the size and even the shape as your demand. And the previous we say here actually it's a very pieces. Like here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more pieces together and empty for the gap. We use some about making the 4 pieces into the power and with the group inside and now it's 4, 6. So the polish we have 2 type polish. One is to polish this the small one out, and another one twice type polish to make it more shiny. And after that one, 它这里是修正。Cutting there and finish here. A curve, yeah, a curve shape. And we see here actually it's a red agate. And we see what its difference is about its curve. We can see here it's not straight, it's curved. Wherever the static and the red agate is all curved. It's for a wall. Now actually see here, actually it's a real white crystal cotton top. And we see my here we say why it's yellow because it's here is a wood. But actually the whole one is white color. Yeah. 这个可以远一点，3个人过去。We see here actually it's about 2.5 meters long and by 1.1 meters wide. So it's okay for the dinner table. And we can quickly to cook food because here is so noisy. And here is adjusting the angle. And you will see our cook. 把这个关了吧，不然的话将来在那个。
之間又收音嘅，好奇怪嘅喎。我喺度經語音咪咩咯？ 你想唔想叫佢哋影喺上邊影一個？咁你要同阿 Daisy 講喎。影埋呢度就叫佢上去啦，拼接嗰度，因為佢話佢哋安排咗20分鐘，20分鐘咋，落班啊！
不完这个是上不去了，因为他们好像是有点忙掉。
我話係啊，我話
好吵哦！
你隻真係
about 4 times or even 5 times to polish the agate, the dreamstone. Okay, please now follow us our camera. We're going to the second floor to look down and see how is the embassy for the agate and and camera. So you can let the camera go first. So you can see here from there we come in is the finished package, and here we're doing the embassy, some about the cutting and some agate agents cutting. molding, and here is polished. That is how we come to finish the one slab. See the one slab finished. And now we're going to the second floor to see how to empty the agate or other drillstone or crystal. And because after we fix them together, it needs to take about 1 week and even more than 10 days, depending on the weather. As the previous video, we have been shown already like pieces.
Do you know what is this? Yeah, it's vital wood. So this is the before polishing, so you will see some dust on it. It's natural. You don't need to worry. And every small pieces we cut into small slices. Then our worker to arrange the whole pattern to use the different size. You see, because if we discipline with some large size, then he will choose some small size around him. Yeah. So you will see the whole production here to make a slab. You will see our young ladies for the arrange the lines. They will select and adjust the position of the vinyl wood.
And now we say actually this one is a 5 millimeter. 5 millimeters the gemstone and with about 50 millimeter aluminum under. And now we see a worker is putting different pieces on the board. It will put about big pieces and next to him is small pieces. So it will be arranging. So we come into another one is already put together, finished. As well we see this one, we see some small gaps. And we say that, oh, they have some small gaps here. How can we do this one? So it is coming. The next one is about it. Sometimes we have about, yes, a teenage shows a some pieces, like use this one to cut small pieces and put.
Cover the gap.
Yes, cover the gap together. And even when putting together, it still has some very tiny. So this tiny we will make about a very even small tiny power into it. So this is how we make the whole snap. And we see here we turn around here, we're seeing this is how we're doing about talking about the embassy. And
Yeah, this is different colors I get for the tabletop or countertop in the slab. And you will see different colors, some blue color, green color, gray color, or some even white color in gray color. And you will see the gap. They use the small slice to cover the gap. Then after cover the gap, they will use the glue on the surface to make a connecting.
And now this is what we're talking about, that we can see our workers are using about the big agate and to make it to the small pieces and fix to the gap.
Also, this is another color stone, blue color, blue color. Yeah, you know, blue color is very expensive in the market, and for pure slab is expensive. But we use many small slices to get a big slab, then to cut the cost. Okay, here is a white crystal. White crystal, you see the thickness is pure body is 20 millimeter for the thickness. You will see different size of the slice here to make it more natural, to make it more beautiful. Yeah. And our workers to adjust the position to see which slice will put which place. And you will see there's some yellow wing on it because some client didn't have much request of the surface of the white crystal, so they don't mind there are some yellow wings on it.
And after putting all the crystals around, and after we finish fitting the hole, and they will put about the rustic group all on it, and we put on here about 7 to 10 days to make waiting for the group dry out. Then come to the next the production for the about cutting the sides, doing the edgings and polish.
That's why we need take long time for the production. So you can see every process needs around 10 days for the production.
Even more longer, like 20 or even 1 month. It depends on the we already have the material, or the material need to more prepare passion.
And here are some sliced with 5 millimeter of the thickness. We see this is natural edge. You can use it as your coaster for your coffee. And we also can send you free sample.
And we also can see here actually this one-time material for the gray agate, the gray agate. But we can see also here they have a white and gray. And what is different because it's all natural. And even you with one rock, you cut in the floor on the bottle, and you can get about different color. So sometimes like you want to say I only want about the white agate. This is how we need to pick up the slabs from a buttress for the agate to pick this one. So that's also why make the cost is more higher because you need to choose the only slabs you want.
So if you want more pure or if you want more gray, we need to select from a block, from a package. So that's why the price of pure color is expensive.
So you already see is how the situation for the stone and for the production and how it's the finish and even the package for the primary stones workshop. And thank you so much for watching. I would like to you follow us and send a message to ask more about the detail. We will reply to your question and with detail soon. And thank you so much for your watching.
Okay, so actually we also have other products. You can follow us and we'll take you around our next factory, or we can show you more products in our next live show. Yeah. So
We are looking forward to send a message, and we're looking forward to have a cooperation with you in the future. Wherever you are a house owner or architecture or constructor, we welcome you send a message. And this video today, the live show, is just showing you about the production and the situation for our workshop and to see our work ability, what we're making. But what we can do is more than that. It's not only for the material, but also the design, but also the solution for the problem.
It's measure the design for the project. We are able to make 3D design or some supply material for the project, especially for pallets, wheelers, and actually agate is only one of our products. So if you want to learn more about us, please follow us and send more messages to us.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching. We
Yes.
hope you enjoy this video.
Yes.
Enjoy this live show and help and give you have a little inspiration.
So have a nice time.
Have a nice
Nice
day. See you next
See
time.
you.